Hey guys, hope we are all doing well. Welcome back to Affinity Racing. We have a slightly different episode for you here. We're still on Gran Turismo, but this is an open video to Polyhpony. What you're watching here is actually my qualifying lap, which was actually quick enough to get pole position, much to my surprise. But as we go through this, let me set the scene for this video. It's been more than 12 months since Gran Turismo was released, and one of the biggest promises the creators of this game gave us was the experience of driving throughout true, dynamic, real-to-life weather simulations. It feels like only now have they finally truly delivered on that promise with what was a simply fantastic set of manufacturers' races, not least of all in the Group 3 category at Spa. It really does not get much better than this. However, throw in some unpredictability, some dynamic weather, and you have yourself a race that you will never forget. For better or for worse, thankfully I had two awesome races in the manufacturers. This is actually the first that you're going to see, and the second will be following very, very soon, so make sure to subscribe so you do not miss that. This is an open video to Polyhpony, and I don't want to give anything away in this video, just like nothing was given away in this race. We had no idea what was to come other than awesome fun and many strategy gambles. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Pole position. How on earth have we done that with an overtake in the bloody lap? Yeah, we do. We definitely need to do a bit of fuel saving. Alrighty then, that's also something different for this race. I love it. I just did an absolute total Nico Rosberg on him there. Penalty. Yeah, haven't seen a full dry race yet, so we'll be pitting for tyres at some point. Right, fair enough then. Oh, didn't see him there. Surely the pit stop's got to be worth it, though. Do we think? I'm assuming that the guy in front, I don't know. I can't quite work it out. I don't know if he's starting to save or not. He could be saving a lot now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's not going to pit. He might just wait for me to pit to see if I'm going to. Because if I close that gap now and I still haven't got past him and then we both go into the pits, he's still in the lead. Takes about 4 hours to pit. Oh no. Maybe it is worth doing the no stop then if you can. Yeah, I'm forgetting actually 24-hour layout as well, isn't it? So you actually lose a lot of time mostly on your pit exit. He's gone. Someone's binned it. I was going to say, please don't unghost. Alright, there's a big puddle. A big load of rain. It might make a puddle, but there's a big load of rain on that top right-hand side there. Seemingly could be on its way. It's 100% on its way. Question being, do we go to inters or do we go to wets? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Intermediates, Stu says. He's going to go again. I'm going to pit. This is what we've been desperate for on Gran Turismo. Right, I don't know if we're going to need to stay on these tyres the rest of the race, though. This is the thing. Wow, you do lose so much time. They've pretty much completed half their lap. That's going to be a penalty. I thought that would have been a penalty there. There's not actually that much water on the track yet, so they are still quicker than us. So as Craig suggested, one more lap, that was probably going to be the way to do it. There we go, we've got a better exit down the straight. More grip than he'll have had on the hard tyres. Oh, save that one through. Eau Rouge there. Oh, that's going to be the end of it as well. He's stayed out, and that is going to be the end of the rain. That there is the end of the rain. What do we think? Do we come off the tyres now? Yeah, I never went above the interline, yeah. I just reacted too quick. I just thought, obviously, it's a long lap. By the time we get halfway through, we'll desperately need to be onto them, and of course, I was wrong. Bit of a nightmare. 1 minute 19 behind the leader, and I've dropped all the way down to P11. But you know what? I don't care, because that is the kind of racing that we've needed to see, an element of racing that we've needed to see on Gran Turismo for so long. Actual proper dynamic weather, having to judge, having to take a gamble, take a bit of a guess, try and work it out for yourself, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. There'll be someone, you know, a couple of people came into the pits, maybe of course when they didn't need to. I was one of them. And there'll be a couple of people who took the gamble on staying out, and it's paid off for them. That is an element of racing that we were promised and we've needed to see on this game for so long. So I'm glad about that. The advantage we do have, however, is that we're on a fresh set now of hard tyres, whereas the race leader is still on the same set that he started with. The race has gone horrifically wrong for us, but I love it for that reason, and that is why I love it. Annoying as it is just 40 seconds that we need to gain to kind of like offset what our actual strategy was going to be. So, Russell, how are we doing? Hope we're all well. I don't know if I've explained that very well, but does that make sense? Like, we were always going to pit, so we always had that 40-second deficit that we were thinking was going to put us back in contention with a fresh set of tyres and not having a fuel save. We've pitted again because we went onto the inters, so it's only one extra pit stop that we need to try and make back up. So the deficit overall is actually just 40 seconds. Oh. Sorry, Wayne. Sorry, buddy. So sorry. So sorry. I don't know how I got that one so wrong, to be honest. Oh, and then he jumps out the way. Ah. And then the race leader has pitted in the end. Now we're going to lose a shed load of time there. No, don't say we've got rain again. We do, we've got rain again. I thought that would have been the last of it, looking at the radar. Let's look here. Oh, we got heavy rain. Why wasn't I keeping a check on this? We still got to go this lap. We definitely got to go this lap. We learnt that the last time. It's going to come down to the final lap, I think. It's going to chuck it down on us just as we head through Eau Rouge and Radion, actually. Here it comes. We're going to have to be very careful at the end of the Camel Straight here. Oh no! Inters should have been on by this point, I think. Oh, we got more rain coming. Oh no. I should nip underneath and have that one. Oh, here we go. This is the shower, well, downfall that we really didn't want. There it is. Can't even turn the car. Oh no. Man, we should have been in the pits. There you go. There's 30 seconds lost already. Oh, I can't even brake or turn the car at all there. A few laps ago, I still thought that there was a chance of like a podium or a half-decent result, but I think it's fair to say that this one is absolutely a write-off, isn't it? But I'll say this has still been an awesome race, and it's because we've not known what's coming, and it's actually kept you on the edge. Well, on the edge of my seat at least anyways. Can we get P8 back here? If only we had a major braking zone coming up where the two of us had no idea where we needed to brake. Oh, hang on. Incoming bus stop chicane. Oh, he's just done it as well. Ah, we ran out of time. That was going to be the battle of the race, let me tell you. Lando Norris simulator, but in Spa, exactly. That was mega though. Genuinely, as a quick review of that race, It was absolutely horrific in terms of our results, and the actual experience of the whole thing was absolutely pitiful, but it was still an absolutely mega race. That is what we've been wanting from Gran Turismo for so long. They promised it right at the start. We never got it. We've only just gotten it now, and I think it's fair to say that that's what we want. Unpredictability. You have to have a bit of a feel for the race yourself and kind of make a best judgment, take a bit of a gamble. And as we see there, I mean, Cool Dawn's got P2, and I can't remember where they started, but it certainly wasn't P2. And the guy who won the race just stayed out on the hard tyres the whole time. He pitted a little bit later on, but he didn't drop to the intermediates, and I love that. I love that whole thing. That was mega. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe for future videos, future episodes, and more content just like this. And while you're down there, make sure you check out our description for links to our merch store to get hold of awesome t-shirts just like this one. Any orders on the merch store goes a long way to supporting channels just like this. I also think the t-shirts look pretty cool, so make sure you grab what you can, and I shall see you in the next episode.